Hello everyone, how are you? I'm hoping you guys are doing great, and from this lecture we are going to discuss about arrays. Nothing but not just about arrays, but we are going to discuss how we can perform slicing or cropping or indexing in arrays on arrays. We have discussed about it earlier as well, but today in this lecture we are going to dig really deeper into it and see the basic fundamentals of it. So let's jump into it without wasting any time, and I will see you as always on the other side for the summarization. So now here you can see I've created an array 5 with the name 5 dot which is this is lecture 5 of NumPy array. So array slicing is the name. Let's connect the resources on Google Colab so that we can start writing the code, and Google Colab can provide us the resources for it. So I'm creating a NumPy array, right? And here let's create a NumPy array np.array, and here I'm going to create a multi-dimensional list. 1 2 3 4 is there. After that I'm writing 5 6 7 8, and here I'm writing 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, this is something that I have created. Let's close this and let's end this, and let's save this into an array. So this is the array that we are having. Okay, and let's see how we can access some element from this particular array. So to access some of the elements, first of all, what we can do, we can take a smaller array, one dimensional, because this is a two-dimensional array. Okay, so first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss about what we can do on one-dimensional array. Once we are done with one-dimensional array, after that we will discuss about multi-dimensional array. So in this particular array that I have created, this is a one-dimensional array. So how to access some elements from this particular array? For that purpose, we are going to use indexing. Indexing is same process as we are using in NumPy in lists. So what we can do, we can go for array of 0, and we will get the first index of that particular element, which is nothing but 1. Similarly, if we are going for array of 1, we will get 2. Similarly, for 3 we will get 4. For 2 we will get 3, because it is starting from 0. This is 0th index, element at 0th index is 1. This is first index, element at first index is 2. This is second index, element at second index is 3. Similarly, 7th index, element at 7th index is 8. Okay, so this is how you can access the element from a particular array and list as well. Now, how to access a particular area or particular number of elements from a list? For that purpose, what we can define, this is just a one-dimensional list. So I write one colon here. Make sure it is not a semicolon, it is a colon. Okay, here I am having two conditions, and both of the condition are boundary. First of them starting boundary, second of them is ending boundary. So if I'm not writing anything, it will display all the elements that we are having so far. 1 to 8, all the elements are displayed. If I'm defining any boundary range from the starting, if I'm writing, let's suppose 3, it will remove first 3 elements and display all the elements. Because here I have not defined any ending condition, that means all the elements are displayed after this boundary condition of starting. It will remove first 3 elements from the starting and display all the elements till the end. Okay. Similarly, how to access all the elements of the array except the last 3 elements. Except last 3 means all the elements I want to take from the beginning. From the last I want to take last 3 elements I want to remove. -3 should be written here. Last 3 elements are removed, 6 7 8, and we are getting the elements. Okay, how to remove first 3 and last 3 elements? For that purpose, what we can do, we can go for the same array boundary condition. In the beginning I need to write 3, at the end I need to write -3. So all the elements in between, after removing first 3 and last 3, we are having 4 and 5 remaining. Clear? So this is how indexing works here, okay, in the one-dimensional list. And how we can perform the same on two-dimensional list. So to two-dimensional array, to work on two-dimensional array, we are having the same approach here. But here the process is going to be quite different, because earlier I am having one dimension, now I am having two dimension. To deal with two dimension, I need to have 2 columns with a separator. Okay, so this is the boundary condition for rows, this is the boundary condition for columns. Let's discuss about row first. So these are the rows that we are having, 4 rows. If I am writing nothing and executing it, I am getting too many indexes. Okay, let's go for this point of time. Okay, these are all the okay, I need to execute this first, and after that I am going for this, because earlier I am using this particular array because the name of this array is the same. Now if I'm executing it, it is taking all the arrays with all the rows and all the columns. Now what is going to be the next step? The next step is going to be how to access a particular elements or a particular area, or for this particular time a particular row. This is used for row, this is used for column. To access the first row, what we are going to write, I'm going to write none comma 1, right? This will return you the first row. Let's execute this and check. This is returning you the first row only. What if I want to access the first 2 rows? Just write none colon 2 and it will return you the first 2 rows. What if I want to access the first only all the rows after the first row, but not the first row? So you can run it and you will get all the rows except the first row. You're getting 5 6 7 8 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, so what if you want to access just the second of them? Can we go for something like this? Yes, we can go for something like this as well. 2 means at index 2. This whole list is at index 1, this is at index 0, this is at index 1, this is at index 2. At index 2, I am having this whole row. Okay, now if I'm talking about a particular column, because now we know how to deal with the rows, I'm taking all the rows except the first row. Now how to deal with columns, that is something that we are going to discuss now. How to deal with columns? To deal with columns, we are having an approach which is going to be here, right? Here I need to define the starting condition and the ending condition. Starting condition is nothing but 1 and ending condition is nothing but all. So if we are executing this, we are getting all the columns except the first column. Simple. So all the column except the first column will return me the same thing. So if I am writing, let's suppose 1 colon 2 and execute it. So here you can see we are getting 6 7 3 6 6 7 3. This is something that I am getting. Why I am getting this? Because 1 colon and will return me all the rows except the first row. Means this is something, this I will get this and I will get this. Here I have selected the first index, means from 1 colon 2, means this is at 1 up to 2, means I will select this one, because this is the boundary condition. I will not reach there. If I am having a distance of 1, I will take this particular element, means the first index. It is something like this. Okay, because at index 1 I want to display, either I can write 1 or I can write 1 colon 2. That's totally up to you. So what we have used, I have used the first row and first column. If I am displaying this, so what I'm getting means at this is 0th index, this is first index, this is second, this is third. This is if I'm talking about row wise, this is 0th index, first index, second index, third index. So at 1 1 I'm having 6. Okay, at let's suppose 2 2, what I'm having a 6 again, this one. What I'm having at 2 3, at 2 3, okay, I need to write 3 here. So at 2 3, what I'm having at 2 3, I'm having a 5. Okay, why I'm having a 5? Because at index 0 1 2 3, 0 1 2, this is the 5 that I'm having, right? Row wise it is at second index, 0th index, first index, second index, row wise, and third index column wise, 0 1 2 3. This is the 5 that I'm having. If I'm going for 3 cross 3, that should be this particular 1. Okay, similarly for 3 colon 1, that is going to be a 3. Which 3? That is going to be this one. Okay, 0 1 2 3 0 1. This is going to be the thing. So this is how you can access the element. Now let's go for the last part, which is going to be the cropping. How to crop the elements. To crop that, the process is going to be the same. Let's suppose if I want to crop this particular area from 6 7 8 7 6 5 3 2 1. How to crop this? I want to remove the first row and first column. Remove the first row, 1 column all. One column none means removing the first row. One column none means removing all the columns except the first, or removing the first column. Okay, so this is what I am getting: 678 765 321, which is this particular array that I am having: 678 765 321. So this is all about indexing or slicing or cropping a particular NumPy array. If you are still having a doubt, we are having the discussion session or comment box for you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lecture with the new programs. Take care then.